Hi, so you're a diabetic. Well, I'm a diabetic. I'm a type 2 diabetic. But I resolved my type 2 diabetes with something called a glycemic index, which basically is just a sugar chart. So I wrote a 20-page paper about this subject, and I took a look at all the foods I eat, and that's how I was able to resolve my type 2 diabetes. Now in front of me here is bread, and I use all of these breads to make sandwiches with. Nothing exotic here. That's a croissant, that's Wonder Bread, a tortilla, an English muffin, a hamburger bun, and a bagel. I eat them all, but they're not all the same. So I went to my grocery and I purchased all of these, and on the back of each loaf is the product label, the nutrition fact, and I took the numbers right off. This happens to be Wonder Bread. I took the numbers right off of this label for each one of these. This croissant has 11 carbs per slice. 2 slices here. Wonder Bread, 12 carbs per slice. Or tortilla, 12 carbs per tortilla. That's an English muffin, 13 carbs. That's a hamburger bun, 14 carbs per slice. And the bagel, which is 25 carbs per slice. Now the bagel may have a little higher number because it is a bigger piece of bread than everything else here. But that's not the important point. We can all read labels. The important point is how much load each one of these breads puts on my pancreas. Because my pancreas is the guy who's failing. That's why I'm a type 2 diabetic. And what I needed to do to resolve my type 2 diabetes was to find out what I was eating and what had the most load. And let me explain that to you. What's important about the load is what my pancreas has to deal with. And what I discovered is what's important to me. And here's what it is. That English muffin has a load of 5.1 per ounce. The hamburger bun has a load of 6.8 per ounce. Wonder Bread has a load of 7.2 per ounce. The tortilla has a load of 7.9 per ounce. The croissant has a load of 8.7 per ounce. And the bagel has a load of 11.3 per ounce. So when I go to make myself a ham and cheese sandwich, the ham doesn't have carbohydrates. The cheese doesn't have carbohydrates. The lettuce doesn't have carbohydrates, and the tomato, negligible carbohydrates. I make the sandwich with the English muffin because the English muffin is less load on my pancreas. Yeah, every once in a while I'll make a sandwich with the bagel, but I know the bagel is harder on my pancreas than the English muffin. That's what's important about the load and the glycemic index. Now I have a website. You'll see it listed here. Come take a look. There's bound to be some information that'll be helpful to you, and you can even purchase the paper if you like. Come on, take a look.